the brewery. The start could be a little
The
bit.
brewery runs right through the mountain. Goldo's stronghold must be on the other side.
Yeah, I was wondering,
I
can we get some
smell
minions?
beer.
No browns. That's wonderful. Not exactly quick to move. Uh, they regenerate through drinking.
Greens.
So, something new again. Enemy regeneration. Significant amount of it too. There's alcohol everywhere.
The dwarves only build their houses underground to stop rain getting in their beer. Judging by those pipes, this one seems to have a constant supply. Perhaps it's time to sober them up, sire. Ah, he's not happy.
Come closer, my pretty. Seriously? Yeah, he doesn't really want to move.
Greens! That'd be very You choose all. Greens.
Thingamajig.
Sire, it's a spook. Must be from that wheel back at the entrance.
Back at the entrance where? Fair enough. Is he looking my way? No.
Blues. Greens.
One green is stuck. Is jumping on their backs that get them stuck for some reason? I guess that when they jump off, they can jump into places where there's no way out anymore. So they're bone. What is that?
Well done, Master. You have found a new shield spell.
There was a shield, then there was this lightning shield. So what's the third shield?
Sanctuary will give you a little peace and quiet. She won't hurt enemies, but she will hold them back while you plan your next evil move.
So now we've lost 2 already. Not dead.
This elevator must lead to the lower levels, where they keep the brewing equipment.
Beer fight. Beer fight. Dwarves just have no class, Master. Make those cloddish oafs eat their own beards.
Okay, at least the path we need to take is fairly clear now. We didn't have all that much fighting power to begin with, and we've already lost 20% of it. So we're gonna take more greens. Okay, if we could get both of the spokes at the very least, that would be nice. You can always go outside to get browns if it comes to that, so we're not totally screwed no matter what happens.
Blues!
I want to see if the greens can jump down from here. It's a trap.
Greens! Blues! Greens!
And is that a third or... We have lost 4 greens already to these bugs. That's starting to be a pretty big problem at this point. We're gonna switch up the beer. Well, as long as we don't have to do any massive fights, the numbers don't really matter that much. We just need to make it until we get the elevator functioning. You didn't really loot that all that much, did you?
For you! For you!
What exactly am I supposed to do here, though? Ah. Nothing remained. Okay, now it's becoming a problem. I think we can do with the bombs. We can't move them all that far away from this place. What, do I have around 6 guys?
You choose all!
Yeah, stop pissing a pop out.
Greens! Blues! Greens!
Still, the fighting overall is pretty much trivial, so losing a couple of greens isn't that big of a deal. And the ones that are sort of just misplaced a little bit, those are the ones we're not gonna lose at all in the end. Oh my god.
Oh!
That'll take a lot of pressure off. Why reds though?
Brown! Red! Greens! Blues! Brown! Brown! All!
I'm a little bit suspicious why we're getting reds. Browns because there's an actual fighting going on at this point.
Blues! You choose all!
I choose all.
Browns!
Where the fuck do you think you're going? Just loot the items I see.
All!
Okay, we need to shut off that. Do we need to do anything else? Not really.
Reds!
Oh shit.
Greens! Blues! You choose all!
And you didn't do a goddamn thing again. Our support units got slaughtered and no one lifted a finger.
Greens! Oh!
Why are we here? We need a spoke. I think we need to kill those guys to
Reds!
get what we really need. Get access to the door to the right.
You choose all! Reds!
Oh shit.
Browns! Blues! All!
Now we're getting a couple of casualties. Nothing too bad. I think we did better when we had more greens, not this mixed lot. Because now when we charge things up, it's the browns that go through, and it'll take a huge amount of time before the greens get to the attack. So that's the problem with a lot of having a lot of minions. You actually have to send out a huge ton of minions before everything that you want in the fight goes to fight. Also, there's some importance in the actual mix of things. I mean, which order did you pick up the creatures? How the hell am I gonna deal with that? I need a target somewhere that... Oh, shit. Someone needs to go... Someone just has to go there and die, basically. Manually choosing the minion groups might be the thing. Send in browns, send in greens. Ignore the rest. Anyway, the level of micromanagement grows no matter what you do. And that's the spoke. Right, so what is this? Treasure. Minor loot, a little bit of cash, equipment upgrades, stuff. How do we get there? For fuck's sakes, people. Let's try this again. Maybe like a mode where you click and they go looting everything they can get their hands on. So when you go over a area like this where a lot of treasure is, a lot of equipment is, you just press that and they basically spread out to pick up everything that's there. Some kind of a thing that mostly you use outside of combat, things like that. Certainly a lot of room for improvement in the control scheme. Maybe show if the equipment pieces on the drop are useful to any of your minions. That might be a thing. Make the interface work for the player. Do you need to even bother with the looting? Pick up. So at least we got to the brewery elevator. Interesting little area. Nothing too fancy, nothing too terrible. And if we go back to the tower, we'll get back our lost minions. A pretty standard fight.
Reds, greens, browns.
Don't want to do that.
Greens. Brown. Choose all. Blues.
Do your job, you piece of shit.
All.
You have one goddamn job usually, and you just refuse to do it. Yeah.
You choose all.
And by the time I manually get them to do the resurrection, it's already too late up. What is it? It's an actual new level? It is definitely a new place, so I'll leave things here. We can get reds. Actually, I don't want to leave things here because where are we gonna get new minions? I have no idea. Hopefully there's an autosave here, a waypoint too, and a minion or summoning slot point. Oh yes.
Like a master.
I'm not quite sure what's going on there. I want the extra energy if I can get it. I don't want to do that. I don't want to use up anything here. Everything is fresh and untouched. That way I don't have to think about it if we have done everything here or not. What are you?
They say that thieves have been spotted at the new temple construction site. Goldo is so fearful that they're after his gold that the royal halls have been locked down until they are dealt with.
Okay.
Thieves, huh? Wouldn't want them to steal the statue before we had a chance to.
Yeah, we've encountered those thieves before. I guess those are our boss encounter now. Then Goldo, and then I'm not sure what. Hmm. Okay. Still, the path forward seems to be pretty clear, and there's no room for deviation, so it should be a simple matter.